I call on the Northern used to say, nobody will use them to disrupt peace during elections. P2B, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. As the 2023 general election is coming closer, P2B, an ex-governor of Anambra State, has recently revealed a way for Nigeria to continue to move forward and bring peace among us. He also conveyed that young Nigerians, especially from the north part of the country, to disregard themselves from any violence in elections. However, the former vice presidential candidate stated in his own words that I am calling on the youth of Nigeria, particularly those from the northern part of Nigeria. I am appealing to us. Let us do all we can through dialogue, through conferencing and discussion. Let our nation be at peace again. He therefore also went further to add, saying, if the youth of Nigeria prepare and say nobody will ever use them again to disrupt peace during the election, there will be peace all over Nigeria on election day. Let us make sure that the coming election, the youth join hands together to ensure that 2023 is even peaceful than previous election, he said. Do you know that it's correct? Look, the youth, my fellow Nigerians, my fellow youths, what this man is saying is 120% correct. Do you know today, if we tell ourselves that nobody will use us to disrupt election, nobody will use us to cause nuisance during election, after election will not be used. Do you know that nobody will be used? If we have that one mind, I've said it before, it is until we unite. 2020 was a year of remembrance. Sadly, we now have a very bitter memory of it just because we came together. They were scared of our unity. Do you know that they were scared? Mm-hmm. Do you know that they were scared of our unity? They were troubled until that incident happened, until people were being shot at. They were trembling wherever they are. These children, they're going to cause problem for us. These children, they'll collect power from us if they continue like this. That is why they had to disrupt it and gave it a bitter ending. So that if you want to talk about it, some people will be like, no, I'm not interested. Can't we see? Do you know what we were able to achieve with those days where we went outside and we fought the good fight? We left our phones, we left social media, we took our fight to the streets together. We did not fight, we used our voice to make them tremble. Can't you see? Can't you see that in all this, it is only some particular group in the north that came out and they were trying to oppose it with their fake protest saying Buhari is good? Do you know that if the northerners come to the realization that they are being used by the allies today, they will back every one of us up? In fact, everyone will now realize that they are using us. They use us to catch cruise. They are using us to cruise. We are their own children. They will give you 50,000, 100,000, as much as 500,000, money that they looted, and you think they love you. They will tell you to disrupt election. They will fly their children abroad during election. Do you think they're daft? If they pay them, why don't you tell them to give the money to their children to do whatever they want to do to them? For them. No. These people know that there is strength in our unity. So you know what they do? They always drive tribalism. They drive religious bigotry. They drive sentiment into almost everything. They want us to always be apologized because they know that if we apologize, we're not going to come together to solve our problem. But I'm telling us Nigerians, both the Nigerians in the north, in the south, in the east, in the west, wherever you are, as far as you're Nigerian, please, it is high time we'll say enough is enough. We have suffered enough. These people don't use us cash rules enough. You don't do. Our mumu don't do. Let us tell them, come to it to the free, that we have one mind and one voice. Now, we don't even need to come and even start posting this on social media. Just carry it within yourself that you're going to vote for someone who is competent. Search yourself. If deep down, whatever made you to say, oh, you're going to be voting for such a person is because of maybe one appointment, it's because so that it's give you a job, it's because so that it will help your family. Auntie, look at it this way. See, Nigeria sweet, where we say all your family members, they're not well to do. Even the ones that are that say they want to serve. You know, the people that tell you they enjoy serving, they want to serve. Even those ones are still okay. Is it not better than a country where somebody will need, the whole community will come and queue at your door because of one thing or the other? Is it not better? Is it not better that the country is better for us collectively than better for one person? Don't you think so? Nigerians, it is time for us to stand up and tell ourselves the truth. Yes. If they don't use the poor youth, who will the politicians use while their children are studying abroad? That is why we need to cooperate. That is why we should cooperate. We should ensure that we cooperate in order for something like this not to happen. How much of that advice has it made to non-government and kidnappers in the East? You see, some people, there is so much, they use any opportunity they see to propagate sentiment. Do you know that both the youth everywhere, do you know that we have a common goal? Do you know if youth come out and their businesses thrive, if youth come out and they are not being caged, they are not being jailed, they are not called Yahoo boys, people are allowed to be whoever they can be, legitimately, as in legally. You are working for your money, you are earning your money. Do you think we are going to be fighting each other? Do you know once the country is better, we are not even going to mind who is governing? Let's say, for instance, we have someone who did wonderfully well. During his 8 years, things become stabilized. The grace to rule the country he had, and he was eager to work and came in and worked he did. And before he stepped down, things were okay. Do you think that the whole, as in everything is fine, and we have left our position of the north, the south, the east or west, and know that as Nigeria, we are only but one? You think anybody will ask him to leave? No, regardless of where it's coming from, regardless of his region or state. We are not going to ask him to leave. In fact, we'll do the opposite. We'll plead with him to stay with us. Which northern youths are you talking about? The ones that understand grammar, or the ones that only hear Hausa and Fulani? This one is another angle. Peace Obi is a personal non grassroots in the north, and it will be really difficult to sell his candidacy to northerners because of his past antecedents. His tribal utterances are distasteful to saying northerners. Are you sure? How? Explain to me his tribal utterances. How? Somebody calling a spade is trying now tribal utterances. Nigeria, I repeat, we need to unite. We must be used. We are goats and cows. We must be foolishly used by our elders and fathers. Remember that you're northerners and we have no sense. Please take your sense and good governments and go. We, the Nigerian northern youth, are you serious? Are you serious? Okay.